Hey guys, welcome to another video with Lock with Leilani. Who is Lock with Leilani? That is me. So we are over here at, I was going to say Target, y'all. I'm losing my mind. Um, too many stores in too many days. I'm over here at Hobby Lobby and they have 50% off all of their decor. I'm going to try to talk to you guys through the store and show you guys what they have. I don't think I've done a Christmas video yet. I think I was in here for fall and pumpkin season stuff, but this is Christmas. So here we go. So 50% off. These are the paper shreds. They have different colors. They have this one that has like the festive red and green. And then they have these that are actually red and white. And these are $3.99 for the bag full. These are perfect to add in little packages, gift bags, things like that for family and friends. And they are $3.99 each with 50% off on top of that, okay? And then over here, you have these little small containers. I love these. I used to pick these up from like the grocery store, and you actually open them up and you can put like little different things and stuff in there. They do have some pretty festive sprinkle mixes over here. They have the glitter pearls, which are really, really pretty. Look how pretty these are. These are really gorgeous, but these crunchy little pieces, oh my goodness, they will hurt your teeth, okay? Now, over here, look at these picks. They have these really adorable picks. These are some snowman picks for $6.99. They have some cupcake tree picks up here for, I think those are $1.99. They have some bows. And then right here, they have these cupcake picks. You guys know I'm in love with these. Look at this. This is really, really cute. These are like lollipops. So you guys know I have to get some of those, right? I have to get those. So I'm gonna get those. And I'm trying to look and see if there's anything else over here that I want to get. I do like the way those look. Those would look really pretty with these, but I do believe, okay, so these are $1.99. So 50% off is gonna just be $1. That is not a bad deal, okay? And then these right here are like little Christmas trees, and then these are bows. I might as well get both because they're 50% off. So that is why this parking lot is so packed, because everybody is taking advantage of these great deals. So down here you get these little boxes, and these are actually $3.99 for those, which are really cute. And then they also have the little gingerbread people over here. These are really cute too for $2.99. It comes with a gingerbread man and a little, I'm trying to put this in my hand good so I don't drop it. It comes with a gingerbread man, and it comes with a candy cane. So you can do a candy cane on top of your cupcake, or if you want to do a gingerbread or a candy cane on top of the cupcake, you could do that. And then these are just more sprinkles. Like, these sprinkle mixes are really nice, but for $9.99 it's kind of expensive, but they're on sale for $5. That is a deal with that. But I do like these cupcake liners are really, really pretty. These have like these pretty, like, they're like Christmas trees, and then you get the red one that might look like it might be like a peppermint or something, and then you get the snowflake one, and maybe there's another one. So those are on sale. So those are $4.99, so $5, so about $2.50 out the door. And then they have some more down here that are actually bows. Oh, these are really cute. Look at these. I'm trying to think if I had something like this last year, because this side looks familiar, but that side does not. So I'm not really sure, but they do have bows right here. So if you wanted to get the bow one, let me show you. So if you picked up the bow one could go with these. Let me see. So those will be on sale for $4.99. I do have quite a bit of cupcake things already. So like, see, these are for the bows. So you could totally make the bow. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one. So they have the 1-pack of the baking cups, which is $1.99. And then they have the pack of, I don't know, it's a 200 count. So I think you get 4 different designs in this one. Let me see. Yeah, I think you get 4 different designs in this one. But the funny thing about this pack is, I think last year I had this one that has like berries or something on it, and then this one, but then these two look different. So that's the only difference. And then you cannot get those separately over here in the pack. And then they also have these little zipper bags up here with handles, and they have some containers that say Merry Christmas for you to put your food and stuff in. And they have these other cute little containers down here. And they have these right here that say Merry Christmas with a gingerbread man on there. You could put like soup or something in there. Those are really cute. it's so many cute different things here, but it's a lot of stuff that I don't actually have a use for, so I wouldn't pick them up, you know what I mean? And then let's go on. So this is the baking aisle, so let's go ahead on to another aisle. Okay, so now we're on another aisle, and these are pretty much like some ceramics. So this is like some plates, cookie plates for Santa. And let's see how much they are. These are actually ceramic. So these are, oh my gosh, I can't see. I don't have glasses on, guys. These are $9.99. I'm gonna get some pictures. I'll be right back. Okay, and then they have like some little bowls over here, and they have these little stands right here that are like pretty much, these are nice for risers. So if you like to use these for risers, these will work for that. These are by Sleigh Bell, and these are actually $3.99 for those. Give me 1 second. Okay, so it's busy in here, so a lot of noise. So ho 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 on this one, and oops, I almost dropped it. This one is $6.99 on that one. And then I'm just gonna kind of walk a little bit fast down this aisle because this is just a bunch of ceramic stuff, and they have these little cute ceramic cups. They have the boy and the girl, but looks like they only have the girl today. So let me see. And then they have this this teacup right here. And then they have these are like I don't know. I feel like this is like a spoon rest. And those are $6.49. And then they have these pretty pink mugs up here. And all of these mugs appear to be like $10, but with 50% off. So these are really cute. So we're gonna go on to another aisle. Okay, so here are some mini tumblers. These are really cute for like little kids, for little packages or whatever. These are really cute. They're plastic, and these are $3.99. Of course, add the 50% off of those. And then over here we have these bags. So I like to use these drawstring bags. I like to fill them up and put them on my porch. I put them on my porch and I put different things in them, and you know, put them out for like, it's supposed to be like Santa's bag or whatever. Like this one right here, it says drawstring gift bag, and then it says gift bag special delivery, and these are $6.99 for those. And then if you go down the rest of the aisle, which I'm not going to go all the way down there, but you guys can see there's a bunch of gift bags and stuff like that. And again, take 50% off of your purchases on top of the regular price. Okay, so now we're on the aisle where you get the Christmas wrapping paper and stuff like that. These scissors are really cute, some festive Christmas scissors. I do have some Christmas scissors. Where they are, I do not know, but these are really cute for $4.99. They have the snowman, the snowflake, and then like a plaid color. And then these are gift tag clips, which are really cute. Those are really fun. And then they have just a bunch of different ribbon and stuff like down here. They have tape over here, and there's just like the curly ribbon, and then like the big bows and things like that. So these bows right here are actually $3.99. Okay, so here is a lot of the Candyland kind of theme stuff that we already have. A lot of those things. And then here's some of the garland. These are $9.99. And I'm just kind of walking fast, guys, because I know you guys have seen a lot of this stuff on other people's pages. These big trucks are like $78. I do have one of these trucks. I think I have this. I think I do have that actual one, but I didn't pay $78 for it. It was like probably 50% off or 60% off or something. I bought it a couple of years ago, and then I turned around and bought a white one for fall. So I do have that. And then these are tree collars, and they're like $47 for those. And then you guys have seen the Christmas trees before. So Christmas trees vary in price. And here are a lot of the little tabletop pieces or whatever. Like these guys down here, these nutcrackers are like, the little bitty one is $10. Let's see how much this one is right here. Let me see how much this one is. This one is $22 for the big one. And then over here, you get a whole bunch of like peppermint. So if you're a peppermint lover, they have a bunch of peppermint stuff right here. These little boxes of ornaments. I did buy some of these last year, these exact ones right here for my Disney tree. And those are $14.99 for one pack. But of course, add the 50% on top of that, okay? So go down here. They have a handful of signs. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play a little bit of music so you guys can see some of this stuff. Okay guys, so here we are on this aisle. This is pretty much the aisle for the Grinch. Everything is still 50% off, but this is everything that you're gonna get on this aisle. These are some slap bracelets. These could be like stocking stuffers. They have baby bibs and they have lights. And then they have these little things, I don't know, it's like mini cookie jars or something. And then they added it in this year. This is new to me, I think, the kitchen dish towels for the Grinch that are actually pink. And then over here, they have some Hello Kitty stuff too down this aisle. I have a couple things that are Hello Kitty that I don't really need. And then I also have a Grinch plate already from last year. But here's a Hello Kitty mug. And then they have the Grinch kind of cake plate. And let's see, my nose is starting to run, you guys. I think I'm getting sick from my daughter. This Hello Kitty mug is actually $13.99, which, like I said, I do not need it. And then over here, they look like they have a mixing bowl set. This is actually pretty cute. I wonder if it's ceramic. Let me see. Let me pick it up and see. It appears that it is not ceramic, but I wonder if they're individual. They don't have a price or anything on them, but these are really cute. I would have to find somewhere to sit them so I can see what they are, but those are really cute. And then over here you have some elf items. Smiling is my favorite. And let's go ahead and walk down on another area. Okay, I decided to stay over here because there's more stuff. So this aisle has stuff on both sides. So this is the side that I was showing you guys, and this is the opposite side. So they have slippers. I think I have some Grinch slippers already. Those are really cute. Those are $16.99. The Grinch items are pretty expensive. They have some earmuffs with the pink with the hair. And then they also have some cute little socks and ornaments, and they have the little notepads, and these are all cute little things that you could put like in a stocking stuffer. So let's go ahead to another aisle. Okay guys, so I'm gonna take you on this aisle. This is an aisle that I usually hit throughout the year. I come on this aisle. This aisle has a bunch of baking stuff. So if you come on this aisle, you will find the baking items. So they have all kinds of stuff. They have cupcake liners. They have the cute, this is a little cup that I have at home, you guys. This thing is amazing. It really does measure out your cupcake mix. So if you need something to measure out your cupcake mix, oh my gosh, please get one because it really does work really well. So it says cake decorating, always 50% off. So even when they don't have a sale in here, the cake decorating stuff is always 50% off. So anything that you're gonna buy, you're gonna spend money. So I'm gonna actually get another one of these silicone cake testers. I can't talk. So that's what I'm about to pick up, and then I'm about to go to the front part of the store. I'm gonna see if they have any like they should have like hot cocoa bar items or whatever, and that'll be the last of it. And then I'll have a very small haul for you guys at the end because I'm not really buying that many things because I'm kind of sort of done with all of my shopping at this point. But I'm gonna pretty much throw this video in for you guys, and you guys will see it, and I will return. Okay, so for those of you guys that do a cocoa bar, here's some items. So here's some really adorable, these are Christmas party coffee cups with lids for $5.99. Remember, these are gingerbread ones, adorable. And remember to go ahead and take the 50% off on top of that. Here are some peppermint spoons. These are really cute. And these are actually $1.99. So if you need some of those, pick those up. 50% off would be $1, okay? So I might end up getting some of those. And then over here, they have the bow cups that are $5.99. Of course, take 50% off of that. They have these paper straws over here. I don't really like the color of them. They're kind of crazy, wild, bright colors. So I don't think I'm gonna get those. Let's see what else they have over here that I may have not seen. Okay, the baking cups I saw already. And then they always have the icing decorations. Those are really cute to go on top of your cupcakes and stuff, but they will be extremely hard, so be careful with that. Over here, they have the paper crafts. These are pretty cool because you can throw these inside of people's packages for Christmas. I like these for that reason. They're 50% off, so if you grab a couple of them, you could throw these into people's packages. They have the vintage Santa right here. They have the snowman. They have a couple gingerbread men in here. These are really cute to throw into packages for people when you're sending off gifts. And then over here, they have some boxes for baking. They have a couple little crafts and things like that too. Over here, they have some cute stickers. The stickers are really cute, especially like the present stickers. Those are on sale. And then the gingerbread are on sale. So $5 would be like $2.50 for those. And then some more little DIY crafts over here. Okay, so here we are on another aisle, and this aisle pretty much has like, let's see, this is like a purse charm or something. It's really pretty. $7.99 for that one. And of course, take 50% off of that because everything's on 50% off in the store. They have baby's first Christmas hat down here for $8.49. They have some little ears that you can wear, you know, little reindeer ears or whatever, $6.99. They have some little socks and things like that over here with the grip on the back. They have the pajamas as well. These are $22.99 for those. Let's see what else they have. Okay, and then over here they have the Grinch. These are like the Stanley Cup style Grinch cups or whatever. These are up here. I don't see a price on them though. Let me see if I can get a price on these. It's hard to get a price on them. I don't see a price on them. Let's see, and then these are down here. Let me see if I can get a price on them. Hold on. Okay, so 21 for these and 34 for these. Okay, so over here, we're almost done. We're gonna see if I can find some like hot cocoa items. They also have Snoopy ones over there too. Look at those cups. So almost done. There's a ton of stuff in here to pick through. They have a bunch of other mugs and stuff over here. They have the Grinch. There's the Grinch. And then they have Snoopy right here. So those are cute. And then look at the little snowman teapot. That's really cute. Put some hot cocoa in there. That would be really cute. Let's see. I know I'm zooming a little bit, but I do not see any like hot cocoa things or tea or nothing like that. And I didn't even find any Santa hats. I'm looking for some small Santa hats and I haven't found any. So let me look a little bit better. Okay guys, so I'm looking for the little items that you could put like in a hot cocoa bar. I'm not really finding a lot of stuff. They have these gingerbread houses for $10.99 and they have these little packs of hot cocoa for $11.99 right here. But I'm not finding a lot of hot cocoa stuff. Let me see what they have. Okay, this side has some stuff. Here we go. I guess this is what you could get. It just says warm and cozy. So it has like some marshmallows and some little peppermint candies in there. And then they have this one. I purchased this one years ago. I do have this one. I don't use it anymore because I've had it for years. But it looks like that's what they have. And hold on, I think I see some more stuff. Okay, so they have these Santa butter mints. These are really good. I remember eating these when I was a kid. It doesn't say how much they are though. And then they have these gumdrops over here. And then they have some like soft chewy taffy right there. They have that. And then over here, they have these little lollipops. That's pretty much what they have. And on this side, they have the chocolate dipped pretzel rods, and they have choco pops, and they have cookies. And that looks like that's all they have, guys. So I'm actually about to get in line. I only have like 3 things in my arms because I didn't go crazy today because I have so much stuff. I feel like if I bought more stuff, I would just be repeating and kind of wasting money. I don't know if I'm going to come back again by the end of November and check out things, but stay tuned for that. Definitely let me know down in the comments what your favorite item was from this haul, from this Hobby Lobby walkthrough for Christmas. Let me know what your favorite item was, and make sure you guys like this video before you leave, and also make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so that when I share another video in the future, you guys will not miss it. Thank you guys for watching, and stay to the end for a little bit more walkthrough content if you'd like. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, so you guys know I had to do some of this kind of Candyland themed stuff because this is how my tree is decorated. So I had to show you guys some of these things over here. These little boxes right here are $22.99. Me and my husband did pick up a couple of the larger ones like this. They have the little mini trees for $9.99. Again, take 50% off all of those items. These right here, these little small houses are $7.99 a piece. These little trees are fairly new, I would say. And then here goes some macaron trees. And then over here you have a couple more little things. This is really pretty. This is like a little wreath. That's real cute. It gives Easter, but it's definitely the pastel holiday decor, which is our Candyland theme of our tree. And our tree has been themed that. Somebody just broke an ornament. The tree has been like this for over 10 years. So we have all these beautiful ornaments. And we have a lot of these ornaments. Like we have these donuts and stuff like that. So we have a lot of these different things already. And then the presents that we bought 2 presents this year to go in front of our tree because we're going to be retiring a train that we have. These are really pretty too because our tree is actually white flock. That would probably look really nice on the tree. And then here are some cake pops. And here's some ice cream cones. They're $14.99. Some little circular items, $13.99. So once again, take 50% off of everything right now. And Hobby Lobby will definitely be doing a bigger sale as Christmas approaches more. They'll do 60% off, 70% off, and even 80% off. And that's when people will come in here and really clean up. But it's pretty busy in the store today, I would say. And I'm on my way out. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, welcome to another video with Lock with Leilani. Who's Lock with Leilani? That is me. So you guys know what? I had to go to Hobby Lobby and I had to get some items because I didn't have to get items, but this is my haul portion of my video, but I needed to do the video because I had not gone to Hobby Lobby. I realized I didn't go to Hobby Lobby back when stuff came out, like what was it, like mid-September, October, when Christmas stuff started to come out and everybody and their mama was sharing all the stuff in the stores. And I was there for fall. Of course, you guys know Hobby Lobby does not do Halloween, but I was there for fall and I did get a little small fall video, I believe I shared with you guys. I have to go back and check my own video footage, but I want to say that I did share a small fall haul with you guys because I did get some fall items and a few Christmas items actually I did pick up too. I'm trying to remember now, so I'm gonna have to go back and look because I have a few Christmas items and I want to say that I did share some fall and Christmas items previously, but I don't think I did any like walkthrough. I think it could have been like maybe a Hobby Lobby, maybe it was just like a haul. I don't know if it was like a fall and maybe a little light Christmas haul, but I don't remember doing a physical Christmas video. So on that note, I'm not really going to worry about it too much because this is going to be my official Christmas video because again, I don't believe that I did one. So this video was 20 minutes and now I'm about to add some more time on it. So if y'all made it this far to the haul, then y'all are real ones. I appreciate y'all. You know, I did a full walkthrough and I did put some little tags in each area so you guys can see what portions I was at. I didn't do a timestamp because some people like a timestamp. I'm not that sophisticated yet to do a timestamp. I can take the time to start doing a timestamp in the future. As I start having more time, I'll put a timestamp in there because I think some people like that because I'm kind of talkative. As you guys know, no, Leilani's talkative. No, yes, I am. And those of y'all that are here and y'all are regulars and you guys are already subscribed with me, you guys know that. And I love y'all for listening to me talk because I love to chat with you guys. I really enjoy doing what I'm doing. And I am a bit of a talker. I've always been a talker since I was a little bitty girl. My dad is a talker and you know, hey, I came from a family of people that love to talk. I say conversationalist and some people say it's nausea. Okay. So I don't know, but I digress, but I love myself and I love the fact that I am very social and very friendly and I always have a story to share. Now, some people have nothing to say and nothing to talk about. And be honest, y'all just try to stay away from people like that because oh, I hate going to Lilybeth's house. She's so boring. She doesn't have anything to talk about. Oh my goodness. Or you know what? I like chilling with her because she's chill. She don't have nothing to say. It could go either way, but me, myself, I like to be around other people that are lively, energetic, and have something to say. So hopefully you guys view me as that. If you guys are returning, then y'all do. If you guys are new, hopefully you will pick up that same sentiment and share that same sentiment. And you guys will be here to watch my channel and enjoy my videos and my little chatter that I like to do, because I like to talk. I like to talk about stuff, okay? So it really should be chat with Leilani, right? Because I definitely love to chat, and that's what I'm doing right now. But I'm only saying that because I like to put down, not put down, but I like to share what's going on, because I feel like it's almost like we're just talking. You're my friend or my neighbor or my family member. Because if you were at my house, I would tell you, guess what my daughter did this morning? But look what I bought at Hobby Lobby. So I be sharing a little bit of everything. So I try to make it as real and as natural. And I'm being as natural as I possibly can, in the element of filming myself, which can be a little bit intimidating at times. But if you know, you know. But if you guys are here and y'all are rocking with me, y'all are real ones, and I appreciate you guys. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into this haul. And definitely make sure you guys let me know at the end of the video. First of all, make sure you like it. Make sure you are subscribed to my very chatty but fun and energetic and fun channel. But make sure you guys like the video at the end. And also let me know what your favorite item was from this haul. If you guys went to Hobby Lobby this year so far, or you haven't yet, hopefully this gives you some inspiration, this walkthrough. I'm a little bit late to the game, but that's okay. I mean, hey, I'm a late player to the game of getting this Christmas content, but I'm getting it now, so that's all that matters. And I know you guys have a lot of other people that you probably saw already doing a haul, but everybody's walkthrough is a little bit different, I feel, because we sometimes focus on different things, or we film it a little bit differently, and some of us focus on different purchases than others. So this is actually a countdown calendar. I picked up this one. This is really nice, and it's actually pretty big compared to my current one. If you guys are familiar, you guys have been here on my channel for the last year or two, because I think I started this channel around December, maybe a few months before that, in 2023, I believe. And so I was here for Christmas, did the Vlogmas. Last year I was here, 2024 as well, and I show my porch decor. And I have a little itty bitty sign that I got from Michael's, but it stands up on the porch as well. But this one is more kind of grandeur, like my decor that I do outside. So this is really cute. So I'm super excited to have this. So this one was $32.99 regular price, and it says days till Christmas. I don't know if it says, I don't think it says anything under it. It just says days till Christmas. And then it has these fancy little numbers on here. So I cannot wait to use that. And then it has the pine cone and like the little holly sprigs on there, and it has some other stuff on there. And then it has on the back right here where you actually can stand it up. So I'm super excited to have found this, because I've been talking about for a while that I need to get another one of these stands. And I was like, I need one so bad, because the one I have is really small and it's really old, and like I think some of the numbers are lost on it, and it was just, it's all raggedy, okay? So I was like, I need a new one, and I saw that one. Actually, I was leaving with this little bag of items, and I was leaving the store, and I was like, I saw it in the little, when you walk into Hobby Lobby, they have a little entrance area. They have that little area, and I was like, oh my gosh, I better get some of this stuff. So this stuff that's in this little box was $20.84, and then that one was $35, so half off. I think it was like $14 or something like that. Somewhere along there. Let me see if the receipt is in that bag so I can tell you guys exactly. Okay, so for the countdown sign, it was on sale, so I was close. So $17.93 is what I paid for it. And then the stuff that's in here, I paid $20 for. So this stuff, $20.84. Okay, so the first thing I picked up was another one of the silicone cake testers. So I picked this up because I needed a new one of these. So I picked that up for my upcoming baking, because y'all know I've been baking my butt off anyway for fall and Halloween, but it's going to continue. So I have a, I'm going to start my Wicked week next week, starting on Monday. So I'll be doing a cupcake then, and I still have to do a fall cupcake. So I'm going to be doing 2 cupcakes before this month is up. And you guys know the month is almost up, okay? And then in December, I'm going to be doing a lot of baking. I'm going to be doing some loaves and some cupcakes and all kind of stuff. So cookies. So I definitely need a new one of those. And then I showed you guys in the video, I told you guys I had some Christmas scissors. I don't see them. I don't know where they are. I don't know if one of my kids took them or my husband has them. I don't know. But these are Christmas party scissors. And I decided, because I didn't really care for the Santa. It was cute. The snowflake was cute, but I was like, these are like more my style. So I was like, let me pick these up. I wish they had some with gingerbread on them, but they don't. So those will be my scissors that I'll be using for cutting gifts and doing things like that. And it's so aesthetic for videos and pictures and things like that. So I picked that up. And then I decided, uh-oh, you guys, wait. Oh, no, that's, what is this in here? There's like a little berry. That's funny. There's like a little berry in here, and I don't know where it came from because I don't have anything in here that has to do with berries. So maybe it fell off of that other one. Well, no, those berries in there are bigger, so no, I don't know where that came from. Okay, so I decided, oh, I did something today that was stupid. I did not check this to make sure it wasn't open because if you guys know, you know, people open these up all the time. Oh, okay, luckily it's closed. My goodness. So I saw these sprinkles, and I was like, my family is not going to want to eat a cupcake with these sprinkles on there, but I was like, I got to get these Christmas party sprinkles. These are gorgeous, and I haven't seen these before. So these will go on hot cocoa, cookies. It can go on anything, and these are glitter sprinkles. I'm like staring at it like this because I'm like, it's so pretty. So I did pick those up, and then they have the big, huge ones for people that really bake. Like if you are hardcore baking a lot of cupcakes, you're doing 48 cupcakes and stuff like that, you're going to need big bags of sprinkles, baby. Big bags of sprinkles. So 50% off. So $9.99, you're paying $5 for those big bags I showed you guys in my walkthrough. And I hope you guys like the walkthrough. Y'all know I don't do a lot of walkthroughs, but I did a walkthrough today, so I'm proud of myself. Okay, another thing I picked up, I bought some of these wooden spoons. And I think I got, you get 12 in here, and I think you only get 4 or 6 from Target, because Target Bullseye had these wooden spoons in the Bullseye, and I only paid $1 for them. But this one has 12 in there, and something tells me that Hobby Lobby's spoons are probably made better. I don't have the Target ones in my face, but those are for the cocoa bar situation, coffee bar situation, and you get 12 in here, and these were $1.99, but they were on sale for 50% off. So everything was 50% off today, so I only paid $1 for those, which is a great, fantastic deal. So if you guys are looking for those items, all the stuff that I'm sharing with you guys, they have plentiful of them, except for one of my favorite purchases, the Grinch. I found some Grinch measuring cups. I started to not buy them. These were probably my most expensive, well, besides that, when I went back the second time and got the countdown, this was my most expensive purchase from this stuff because these were on sale. These were on sale. These were originally $14.99, and I got them for, $7.50. Okay, so that's how much I paid for the Grinch. And let's look at these for a minute, because aren't these adorable? I don't have any Grinch measuring cups, and y'all, these are plastic, so if I drop them or something, that is okay. So you have a 4th cup right here, and it has the same face on there. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I love Mr. Grinch, right? So this one is a 4th cup, and then you have a 3rd cup, and then you have a 1/2 cup, and then you have a full cup. So these are definitely going to get used because, yes, these are going to get used, y'all. These are adorable. And you have him in there. So when you scoop up your cake mix, your flour, whatever, you can use these for that. I think there's also some little tablespoons, but my store only had this left, just the one. So I picked it up because y'all know, I told y'all I love Mr. Grinch. My husband is Mr. Grinch. For those of y'all that missed my last couple videos of me saying that, my husband's Mr. Grinch. He's been Mr. Grinch probably since we've had children, okay? My oldest is 24. Go figure. He's been the Grinch for 24 years. And his ringtone is "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch." It has been his ringtone for over 10 years. So when y'all tell me anything about Grinch, guess what? Grinch lives in my house, so that's number one, okay? Everything else might be the case, but the Grinch lives in my house, so I have to make sure that the Grinch has all he needs for Christmas time, because if I don't, what's going to happen? He's going to turn into a mean one, right? So I have to make sure that I'm good to go. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to show you guys the last couple things, and I'll be out of you guys' hair. This video is going to be very long because I'm chatting now. So this box was actually $1.99, and it's my brother's sister, and it's called Christmas Party. It wasn't my favorite box or nothing like that. I just happened to pick it up and start putting stuff in it because I was holding stuff like this, like walking through the store, and I was trying to make a video, and y'all know that is hard to do. That's crazy work. So I was like, I gotta put some of this stuff in something. So I grabbed this that was on the aisle with some of the other stuff. You guys saw the walkthrough at the beginning, so you guys probably saw the aisle where these were. So this was actually $1.99. So guess what? On sale, it's $1. This is a nice little basket, you guys. You can buy this and you can fill this up with candies and put it on your desk if you're a teacher, or at your job. If you work at an office, you have a desk job or something, you can put candies in here. You can put muffins in here. You can put some tissue paper in here, and you can put 4 or 5 little cupcakes in here. Ring your doorbell of your neighbor. Take this to their house. for a little treat if you're baking. If you're doing some cookies or something, you can throw some parchment paper in here, line it in here really cute. They have some parchment paper at Hobby Lobby as well. I have some from last year, so hopefully when I pull my decor out, I'll find some, because I do like to use parchment paper when I do things. Plus, I have all the Disney parchment paper, which is not Christmas, but it still works for the holiday season as well, because, you know, if you love Disney, you love Disney. It works for all seasons, right? So this one just says Merry Christmas in it, and like I said, you could use this for all kinds of stuff. Even if you just want to store some of your baking stuff in here, you could do that. If you want to put tapes in here, gift tags, bows and stuff, and carry this over to your floor or your table and start wrapping presents or whatever. You could use this for so many different things. You could use it for crayons. If you have a classroom and you want to put something cute and festive on the table, maybe you normally have a bucket or something to put crayons and different little scissors and stuff in. If you want to use this for Christmas, buy a couple of these. They're on sale for $1. Get a couple different ones. Put it on your kindergarten, first grade, second grade table. Put stuff in there. If you're doing, because I remember when I was a kid growing up, for Thanksgiving, my grandmother and stuff, they would do like a name exchange. If you want to buy this and put everybody's name in here in a little bucket, shake it up, and everybody picks a name, and everybody gets everybody a gift for Christmas so that nobody is left out. We did that when I was a kid growing up. I miss my family gatherings and get-togethers because they meant so much to me growing up. And it's like when you become an adult and you don't have that same kind of situation anymore, everybody's kind of doing their own thing and stuff like that. It's kind of sad sometimes, you know. You can call family, try to get together with certain people and stuff like that, but you know, the family dynamic changes a lot as you get older. But I love my family, I do, and I love my entire family. I do love each and every person in my family, but you know, a lot of people are not close, and some people talk, some people don't, whatever. But I always wish the best for all my family members, even my husband's side of the family. Some people you talk to, some people you don't, some people you see, some people you don't, some people have passed on both sides, and it's sad. But you know, if you have a really close dynamic with your family still, or you have people that are around you that come around you all the time and want to spend time with you and want to be with you, cherish that, because not everybody has that, and that is not something that's automatic. I've talked to people that feel like that's automatic, or it's weird that you may not talk to certain people or have a relationship. It's not weird. The more and more people you talk to, a lot of people have a kind of, you know, strained kind of relationship with their family members and things, but some people don't. And some people that have one or two family members that they're close with and they can spend time with, that's okay, because sometimes it's out of your control. You know what I mean? So you just have to kind of deal with the dysfunction of things. But if you have a happy, functional situation, awesome. If it's dysfunctional, all you can do is pray and try to make the best of things for yourself and do your own thing. I mean, that's all you really could do, right? So I'm sure I said that and somebody needed to hear that. So I'm here. So I totally understand. I've seen all parts of it. So you are not alone, okay? So this right here, this says 2025 Christmas Party Baking Cups. And these are $1.99 on sale for $1. When I saw the bows, I was like, I got to get those because the bows are very popular this year. So I do feel like I have some ideas of my cupcakes and what I want to make. But now that I found the bows, I feel like I definitely have to make that one of my cupcakes this year. I try to keep it down to a minimum of 2 cupcakes for the month. But because I keep finding all this cutesy stuff, I might end up making more. But because it's Christmas, I'll make a full dozen and give half away, decorate them to a neighbor, family member, whatever, friend, you know, whatever. And then I'll keep half because me and my family don't need 12 cupcakes in here unless we're doing a party or something. But these are the picks that actually go with the little cupcake liners. These are stinking adorable. And you can put those in your cupcakes. I think they look cute if you push them all the way down as far as they can go. But actually these, because it has a little bow hanging, you can't go too far on those. So you have to kind of just put them in there the way they are. Now, this one is my absolute favorite because this gives all of the Wizard of Oz, okay? We're talking about Wicked, and I got my Wicked week coming up next week. I'm excited to bring it to y'all, okay? Because it's going to be good. But this is a little cute package of lollipops. So this reminds me of the Lollipop Guild, little Lollipop Guild, right? From the Wizard of Oz. So these are cupcake picks. And these, you can kind of push them down a bit, but you still want to be able to see the little sucker stick. So you get half red, so you get 12 in here. So you get 6 red and 6 green, and these are absolutely adorable. I have not seen anything like this before. This is so cute. It also gives like Grinch vibes. So you can actually do like, I'm giving myself my own, like I might do a Mr. Grinch cupcake. There's an idea for y'all. You could do some vanilla batter, dye it green, make the cupcake, and then put these picks in there because that totally gives Mr. Grinch. So I was just giving myself an idea. So I think I'm gonna end up making a Mr. Grinch cupcake this year, which is funny, right? I feel like the bowl one could be like a chocolate cupcake or something like that, or maybe a gingerbread cupcake, because I will be doing my same gingerbread cup. I did a gingerbread cupcake last year, you guys, and I did a gingerbread cupcake with the Krusteaz brand gingerbread mix, and then I did a lemon frosting on top. That don't go together, but it was chef's kiss. I like to do like what I call a fusion of things, add something totally different. Even with the gingerbread, I may even this year throw some chocolate chips in there, just a little bit, so it's a hint of chocolate chip, and then do the lemon frosting and throw a little raspberry extract in there to kind of give it like a lemon raspberry flavor frosting, but a gingerbread chocolate chip. God, come on, y'all. Are y'all coming to my bakery when I open it? Because I feel like my flavors are going to be out of this world. It's stuff that I feel like people don't typically think about. And I go to so many different, I've been to and I go to so many different cupcake places. And I'm just like, dang, they don't think out the box. They just have like basic cupcakes. The ones we love, because I love a vanilla, a lemon. Okay, fine. But they'll have some other seasonal ones too. But I want to do seasonal cupcakes, but throw a spin on them. You know what I mean? Like, put different things in the cupcakes that people are not going to be expecting. Hey, this tastes like lemon, but there's another taste in there. Ooh, it tastes like raspberry. Raspberry lemon frosting on a gingerbread cupcake with the chocolate chips. Y'all, I could talk all day about my cupcake mixtures. So anyways, on that note, you guys, this video is long. I'm sorry, it's long, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking to y'all, and the countdown is on to the end of November with my Christmas video contents ending. So I will be doing a couple more videos till we lead up until the 27th of November, which is my daughter's birthday. You might get one more video after that day, possibly, and then it's going to be jumping into starting to decorate. December will be Vlogmas all the way to the 25th, and then we'll be doing any little bits of Valentine's Day in the mix of that. So once again, thank you guys for being here. If you guys stayed this long, I did not expect for it to be this long, but it is what it is. Hopefully y'all watch it and enjoy it and get some inspiration to go out to Hobby Lobby while they are on sale. They said the 66% should be coming soon. I don't know when, maybe a couple weeks closer to Christmas. Keep an eye out. 50% is awesome. Check out Hobby Lobby. I only got a few things because y'all know I have everything. I don't need a lot. So I'm happy that I did go though, because the things that I found, I feel like I could really use and incorporate into the stuff that I do currently have. So stay tuned for more videos. I will also be doing a kind of small inventory video and showing like a preview of me starting to decorate my hut shelf. So stay tuned for that. And that will be kind of towards the end of November too, probably right after Thanksgiving. And then boom, we're going to jump into Vlogmas, okay? But thank you guys for watching. I'm about to go have some lunch because I'm starving right now. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.